Hi, we're Midgard Lobster, and we have a question. Do you like rolls?
Yes, barrel rolls are my favorite maneuver. Also, do you know what we forgot to do?
What?
We forgot to do the crab level sideways.
Sideways?
Yes, like a crab.
Oh, yes, we didn't really crab. We failed. And we didn't listen to crabcore while doing it.
Oh, good lord. If you don't know what crabcore is, definitely Google that. It's hilarious.
Yes.
It's people that power stands like there is no tomorrow.
They're like, it's like beyond power stance. It's pooping on the floor stance is what that is. Hey, whoa, I can get a dog with a frog.
What?
Didn't he have a frog on his back? No, I don't know. Maybe there was just a frog also. Maybe I'm hallucinating.
Maybe
Maybe
it's Maybelline.
maybe we're not recording. Maybe it's all in my mind.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Aw, I can't pick up the frying pans even though you're 60 centimeters. The hell kind of giant fucking frying pans are these?
Man pans. I feel like that's one of the weird male marketed products they could make. Honestly, if you just put man in front of anything, there's some dude out there who's
like, yeah, that's made for me. I like it.
like, I don't have a small penis. I need this product because of other reasons.
Oh, dude, penis envy is the funniest fucking thing, though.
The theory that women secretly resent us for having penises.
What? No.
That's what penis envy is, though, isn't it?
Really?
I think so, yeah.
Well, in that case, I'm still correct.
Yes. Freud was a genius and did a bunch of coke, so I feel like that kind of sums up everything.
But, yeah, no, I was talking about the fact that, men with small dicks are envious of men with large dicks.
Ah.
And yes, envious, not jealous. Learn the difference, please.
Wait, what is the difference again?
Jealousy is when you have something and you don't want other people to have it.
Oh.
Yes, like you guard something jealously.
So you could say, for instance, marriage is inherently jealous. A jealous act, arguably. I mean, or non-arguably, actually.
Yeah, sort of. It's not just about not sharing, though.
No, it's like, do you mean like when you have something great and you don't want anyone else to have the same thing?
Yeah.
Like, for instance, if I got a sports car, I wouldn't want anyone else to have a sports car.
Like, the thing is, if you had a sports car and I wanted it, then I was envious of the fact that you had a sports car. However, if I had a sports car and was happy about
like
that nobody else had it, then I would be jealous of my sports car. Yeah.
That's so fucking weird. I've never had that feeling. I've never been like, I don't want other people to have this cool thing.
If it's
probably
your
as a child. I mean, yeah, not that specific. I thought you meant the thing in general. Like, if I had a sports car, I didn't want anyone else to have any sports car, is what I thought you meant.
Mm-hmm.
Is it that?
No, it's
or is
not
it just
it's your
this
sports
specific
car.
one? Oh, yeah, then... I mean, hell yeah. Of course I don't want people to steal my shit.
Yep. And that's jealousy. That's not envy. Envy is wanting something somebody else has. And it's never used correctly in media.
Doesn't that mean it's always used correctly since the word has basically changed?
No, because these are two separate concepts.
I know, but if a word is used incorrectly long enough, doesn't that become the new meaning? I would argue that, at least.
I suppose, but when it's spawned from ignorance, I don't really think I can agree with it on principle. Because, yeah, I get it. Jealousy is a complex concept. Much more so than envy.
Yeah. I don't know, I still think it's the evolution because mostly because of my stance on Icelandic, I want us to use different things differently and not die as a language because no one speaks Icelandic, basically.
Yeah,
or
and for that reason, I can't really find it in myself to give a shit about Icelandic. Like, I'm not as angry about it as I was when I was younger because not too many people spoke English when I was a kid. Like,
yeah, it wasn't nearly as common.
Yeah, like the fact that that you, like, when you take a bus here now, you hear like 5 different kids on a 3-minute route, all of them 10 or younger, and they're speaking English to each other. It's fantastic.
Wonderful. Just, it makes me happy that the kids are, well, honestly better off than us in that sense. Like, they learn it from a younger age. More of them will be, like, completely competent in English.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's people our age that barely speak English, which is, in Iceland, I mean, and that's kind of crazy to me.
Honestly, that's like willful ignorance is what that is.
Yeah.
Because, like, you've decided that, no, I will never ever leave this country and have intellect discourse with anybody outside of my country.
Mm.
Like, yeah, okay, but you live in a country of 300,000.
That's barely a city in most places.
Like, if you take, like, a small coin and put it on a table and said, that's 100,000 people, and then you tried to fill up the table with coins so you'd reach the population of the Earth, you'd have to find a pretty fucking big table.
True.
Because there's 8 billion people on this planet. Do you know how huge a number that is?
Yes, 8 billion. Yeah, I know what you mean, though. I'm just fucking with you.
Like,
it's
honestly,
like
that's
one of those numbers you can't really, like, you can't comprehend it properly. You can understand what it means, but you can't visualize 8 million anything.
let alone 8 billion anything.
Yeah, I meant to say 8 billion, but yeah. I mean, hell, I can barely visualize 8 something. No, I'm lying. I can visualize 8 of something.
That's approaching the region of hard, though.
It is, yes.
Like, they did it on bullshit where they were talking about amounts of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't know what Penn and Teller's bullshit is, it's a pretty good show. You should definitely watch it.
It's really interesting.
If you can find it anywhere, that is. It's not very PC.
It's not very new either. It's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
In any case, there was a small segment where you had like M&Ms or Smarties or some shit in like different cups.
Yeah.
It was like, here's one of something, I can understand that. And in this cup, there's 2 of something. And as he was going, he ate the Smarties.
Yeah.
Or the M&Ms or Skittles or whatever the fuck it was.
Mm.
And he did like a few bunches of numbers, and then he got to like over 10, and it was like, this is just lots of something, and then there's a fuck ton of something, and there's a shitload of something.
Yeah, because you get to the point where it's just like, you can't count it at a glance, and at that point it's hard to visualize.
Exactly.
Like, you can quantify that it's more than or less than some other amounts, but you can't really see how many.
Yeah, exactly, and like, the people that can actually see huge numbers, like in groups or something,
yeah,
like, those people are somewhat broken in the head. I mean, like, they have Asperger's or some shit.
Oh, okay. Is that like... that's fascinating, actually.
Like, if they can do stuff like that, and they can, at the same time, be normal, then they're high functioning. But they're still, like, on the spectrum.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like... They definitely at least have some kind of unusual brain thing. I don't know what to call it.
Like those guys. Ones with a giant fucking pompadour.
I love them. The pompadour guys are the best. Also, I'm like, what, 30-something% over, so I think we can go to the next one. Because I want to roll the world.
But yeah, my original point like 10 minutes ago was the fact that if you're in a country like Iceland, and you decide Iceland is the entirety of the world, I will never need to speak another language. That's kind of fucking pretentious.
Yeah, it is.
It kind of bugs me.
Same.
That was a strange one.
Yeah. Do you know what happened though? I left the mouse on the screen like a dick. Sorry about that, guys. But I also got headphones, so that makes up for it. So now we have
everything
headphones.
is lots better now that the Bluetooth speaker has headphones.
Yeah.
Because Make no mistake, that guy is a Bluetooth speaker with legs.
Pretty much. Wait, where's the next one we're supposed to do? Like, main story ones. There's Pisces, there's that guy, there's Ursa Major.
Okay, just do whatever.
Corona Borealis.
Do one of those.
Gemini, what's this? Pisces, fuck it, I'm doing Gemini. It's hilarious.
Get twins!
Yeah, but what are twins? Like, what entities can be twins? This will challenge your preconceived notions of twins. You humanists, I don't know, man. Boots can be twins, you're not the boss of twins. Baseball bats can be twins, trophies
also,
can be twins.
I love how they're all younger and older.
Yeah.
Because they're twins, no the fuck they ain't.
What do you mean?
Twins are the same age. There is no older or younger.
They usually don't come out at the same time. Like, one of them is usually
like, okay,
some minutes or hours older.
I like to think of it this way. If there's hours between them, then yeah. If there's minutes between them, then no.
Yeah, but there can easily, or I don't know about easily, but I think there can be hours between them.
Well, yeah, if there's complications.
Yeah. But I also think that Japanese culture probably sees this different than us for some reason.
Who the hell knows?
It might be a hierarchical thing because they're like kind of strict on hierarchy.
Dude, get the rest of the boots. What you doing?
Getting the phones.
Gotta get big.
More of them.
Gotta get swole.
Gotta get swollen strong. Oh, I'm controlling the camera in this.
Get the balloon. You have the younger sibling, not the older one. Gotta get the pink balloon.
Oh, that was the pink balloon I needed. Yeah. I thought I needed the big thing. I was like, I don't know if I can get that one. So sad.
15 pairs of twins.
Yeah, boy.
Cool.
Talk about being a player. Picking up all these.
He's not gonna let you pass.
I wasn't trying to go ahead.
Or she,
stuck.
or whatever.
I was stuck, man. But they're like...
That's my favorite superhero.
Stuck man. Stuck man and inconveniently sitting boy. I fucking no idea, man.
Inconveniently sitting boy. Also, the 3 is the older brother.
No, 3 is... Yeah. Something.
Oh, it just said 3, 3, and 6 and 6. I get it.
Oh, okay. I didn't notice that, actually. I thought it had the normal clock things. Apparently pansies cannot be twins. That's...
You hear that, you bunch of pansies?
To be a real man, to be a twin, especially if you're a woman.
I'm a twin. No, wait, I'm a Gemini. There's a difference. Because one of them is a physical kind of thing.
I'm also a Gemini, that's why I'm so outgoing and stuff.
Good lord.
Like, I love that the immediate most identified trait with my star sign thing is something that I do not exhibit in daily life. At all.
It's because star signs aren't a fucking thing. Being born under a star sign doesn't mean shit when it comes to personality.
I mean, I know, but usually because they're usually fairly generic, you could like have maybe 2 or 3 of the things make sense to you, but for me it's none. Yeah.
It's kind of rude. Also, did you see the fact that
they're quadruplets?
No. That they were wearing swimming trunks, but one of them was the older sister.
That's inappropriate or something. Now I'm just confused. Is that maybe that's not like inappropriate in Japanese culture? I don't know. I think they're less like strict about nudity if it's non-sexual, but I don't really know. Don't quote me on this. I am not a accurate source of knowledge.
We have never portrayed ourselves as such. If we say something, take that with a fucking handful of salt. Like, doesn't matter what it is. I could be lying with every word I say. You don't know.
I feel
don't
like
listen to people that say things. Confirm.
I feel like this is just true of literally everything on the internet.
Not just the internet, just if you hear somebody say something on the TV, that's not a valid thing. Just
no, I mean,
he's not inherently correct just because he's on the TV.
No, but what I mean is like when you're
I'm not arguing
out
against you.
Oh,
I'm barely even talking to you. I'm talking to a listener.
Yeah, but what I think about this is that when you're out in the real world, you can usually like you can kind of know who's likely to be bullshitting. Sometimes at least.
Like, it doesn't even matter because there's a lot of people that just fucking say things.
True. That is
like,
true.
There's a whole bunch of people that just open their mouth and spout shit as fucking gospel just because they heard it from somebody or saw it on TV.
And then they're pissed if you question them, which
Yes.
is my least favorite thing. It's like, why would you need to verify what I said? I verify what I say on a regular basis. Because I don't want to accidentally lie to people.
I mean, I say things all the time, but if you're... Please fucking challenge me on this.
Oh yeah, definitely. This is how things should be.
I don't like being incorrect, but I fucking have a mouth and must speak.
And the thing is, if you don't like being incorrect, then you should want to be challenged, because otherwise you'll just keep being incorrect about the same thing.
Exactly.
Which would be even worse.
Thing is though, like I'm annoyingly verbose. Like, and I don't mean as in I use big words, although I do use big words. But I talk a lot, I say a lot, and I need people to listen. But fucking challenge me on what I say, please. Because not everything I say is correct.
Plus,
Plus, my opinions may not even be correct. Like, me and Tumi here have had discussions where I start out at some point, like, I have an opinion, and he goes like, but I see it this way, and I'll go, what the fuck do you mean? You go, this is something like this. And I go, eventually go, yeah, you're completely correct. I'm not.
Same. Usually it takes me a longer time because I'm kind of a stubborn asshole about stuff like that. I try not to be, but yeah. It's a bad habit and it takes a lot of time.
Yeah,
Whoa.
you just lost fucking all defense.
I lost a bunch of stuff there, it was not good. But yeah, it takes a lot of time getting through my stubbornness, basically. For me, I mean, I'm like, I have to contain my bullshit.
Contain my bullshit.
Like, I have to take time to, like, confront myself about, like, no, you're being stubborn for no reason.
Yep.
And I'm trying to get better at that, but yeah, hopefully one day
right
now.
There. Standing
I'm
up.
gonna try it. Well, did not mean that, maybe.
No, I meant the guys that were standing on their hands.
Oh yeah, of course. That should have been obvious to me. But I wanted to go up here so badly.
Get the cow, get the cow. You're getting twins, not bigger.
Yeah. But bigger means more twins faster.
Yeah, but you got like 4 minutes left.
True. And I feel like I'm kind of at or close to the maximum mass that I can easily get. There's points in this game where you're like just rolling up things that barely get you bigger for a while, and then you get you get the good stuff, and it's
then you
so
get to the point where you
satisfying.
can pick up larger things, and they're everywhere because you couldn't pick them up before.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I don't think I can get up there in this level. Maybe.
No. But human beings don't like being wrong, so it's kind of a skill I've been trying to cultivate, being wrong.
Yeah, it's because it causes what's known as social pain. I mean, you wouldn't think being wrong would cause you pain, but it lights up similar parts of the brain.
Does that mean I'm a social masochist?
I guess.
If I like
But
being
then
wrong.
Then again, if you're being a masochist for a good cause, that's just being kind, I guess.
Like, who even cares if you're not? If you're a masochist, you do you, man.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
let your master do you. Wait, no, that's not masochism. That's fucking, what's it called?
Power play?
No, dominant and submissive.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily sadism and masochism.
No, I feel like those terms get thrown around too much because people know them because they're shocking.
Like I've known people that are submissives, and I've known people that are dominants, but they're not into sadism or masochism.
Yeah, because those are just like
They're not mutually exclusive.
yeah, and they're not like I don't know. I feel like dominant or submissive, in a way, you can basically put everyone in either group. Like, not everyone fits in both groups, but like everyone fits in some group.
It's not really.
Oh,
No, like
have you met a lot of have you met people who are just completely in between?
no, I don't mean it that way. Like dominant and submissive behavior is it's a very specific thing, and it's often tied into like especially in portrayals, it's often tied into bondage and sadism.
Oh, you meant in the more less social, more sexual context.
Yes.
Ah, I see.
Because that's just like the social context is not so much dominant and submissive so much as alpha and beta or something like that. Alpha
thing is,
personalities
though,
and beta personalities.
That thing though is actually straight up wrong. The alpha beta thing about humans, because we have I know what you meant, and I agree with that. Like, you can mostly put people into those groups, but as soon as you have more than 2 people, it'll keep getting harder as you add people, because people have dynamic
more
relationships. Yeah.
Yeah, because it doesn't come down to that. It comes down to like types of people.
Yeah.
Like, and you're not you're obviously not this kind or that kind. There's like a whole bunch of levels.
Yeah, there's like your situation. It's heavily situational, just I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like for instance,
Go there.
I'm gonna try. Ah, fuck. Oh. Can I climb? I won't make it in time, but I can try. Oh no, I don't want to lose more balls. I mean ball items. Ball items are like protective cups and stuff.
Is that right?
Yes, those are ball items.
Oh,
I can't think of any other one though.
Like testicle clamps?
Yeah, I guess.
Those are a thing.
Huh.
Like there's also like rings that go around the top of the testicle sac.
Yeah.
There's like a whole bunch of different stuff. Like I love that whole scene because it's so bizarre to somebody who doesn't know anything about it to like just see the amount of stuff there is.
You know what's even more bizarre? The fact that you said testicle clamps during that scene. It completes me, man.
That's nice, I guess.
Ooh, star 7.
Yeah, so you have to do somewhere in between those.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense, because I don't think star 7 was... No, definitely wasn't there before.
Yeah.
I was the first place person for a while. No, fuck car. No car, no. I am the one who must live.
Actually, you are the one. There's this song that goes like, I am the one, I have no son, I ate my son, I am a gun, something like that. And we have religiously made fun of this forever.
The thing is, the beat is great, but I kind of think the lyrics are some of the worst lyrics I've heard.
Yeah, and the rhyming scheme can go fuck right off.
Yeah.
It's just, it's not bueno, but the beat is it's way good.
Yep.
And I kind of hate songs like that because they make me feel 2 things at the same time. And I'm just here trying to listen to good tunes.
I'm just an old school man and I don't know how to have 2 feelings at the same time.
Exactly. I'm a simple man with simple dreams. What a Declaration of Independence.
Oh, nice.
There was a Saturday night live sketch that was it was Adam Sandberg doing interviews as Nicolas Cage.
Oh yeah.
And literally the best thing is when they got Nicolas Cage to come on as Nicolas Cage, and they did an interview where Nicolas Cage interviewed Nicolas Cage, and it was wonderful.
That's so meta, and I love everything meta.
In the Cage with Nick Cage and Nick Cage? Yeah, meta humor is obviously the best kind.
Agreed. What is that? What is he pulling?
A tool.
Is it
for flattening roads?
Is it pooping? No, the pumpkin was there. I thought it was pooping out
It's
pumpkins.
for flattening things, I think.
Oh. Dude, have you seen the...
No, never.
Well, I don't remember what's... the college humor sketch where the chick's giving the worst blowjob in the world.
I want to make it so dry for you.
And she said something about making it flat too. That's what made me think of it.
What are you doing? I'm making it flat. I'm gonna smack it.
Yeah. That thing was massively humorous, man.
You mean it was funny? Massively humorous. That's just like a big leg bone.
I had a brain fart and forgot the word funny. Okay.
A massive humerus is just a large leg bone.
But what is it connected to? We need to make a song.
There's already a song. I don't know what it's originally from, but I first encountered it when I was a kid and I played Monkey Island, I think 1 or 2. And it was so bizarre.
We need to play Monkey Island at some point.
Oh yes we do. Yes we do. All 6 of them.
And we'll upload it in like the lowest possible resolution because it won't matter. No, we won't, but it wouldn't matter.
There's remakes of 1 and 2 and they're pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Wow, I didn't know that. That should have been, like, I'm not surprised though, because those games were massively loved.
Yeah, they kind of still are.
Yeah.
Like, they made 1 and 2, and then 3 came out when I was a kid.
Yep.
And that was the first game I played.
Oh, you played number 3 first?
Yeah. Not the first game I played, because...
No, first sort of...
Yeah, I think the first video game I played was probably... fucking Pong or some shit.
First video game I played, I think, is Galaga. Or that's the first one I remember playing, at least.
Yeah. Like, I don't remember in which order I played this, but I do remember having played on, like, one of those things that you connected to the TV, and there was only like, one really strange twisty remote.
Oh!
I don't remember what it was called, but there was Pong on it, and that was it.
Yeah. Well, I've never even seen one of those machines in person.
Yeah. And then there was an Atari with a bunch of games I played on. And then I remember having played Doom 1 and 2 when I was like 5 or 6. Younger.
And then you went on to kill a bunch of people because you played a violent video game.
Well, of course.
Same.
Obviously.
Like, I've killed so many people by now.
Like, it gets to be an itch. Like, when I'm playing things like Grand Theft Auto, just like I feel an itch inside, and I feel like I gotta go kill people. And
by now it's not even violent video games. Yesterday I was just rolling around town collecting stuff on my body and becoming giant. Just the need to mimic what you see in video games is so intense. Like,
it's so ingrained by now.
Yeah.
You don't even...
Like, I played Sims for like 3 hours or something, and then it just became God and was controlling people's lives, and I sent some people to college. It was weird, man. And then I like removed all the stairs from the pool, and for whatever reason they couldn't just climb up the side of the pool, so they drowned, and then I felt really bad. And
oh, that's like one of the funniest things about Sims, the old Sims game, like Sims 1. The fact that you could baseline just remove the stairs from the pool and people would just die in the pool.
Yes. Because you need stairs to get out of pools. Honestly, I don't think I've ever used stairs to get out of a pool.
How long has it been since you were in a pool?
A while. No, actually, not that long. Like, months? 3 months, maybe?
Oh yeah, you went to that,
weird swimming thing.
Swimming? Was it swimming?
It was kind of swimming. It was swim walking or something. That was kind of... For reasons too complex and long to discuss, I had to try it out, and... Also boring, the reasons are very boring, but yeah, like...
You made it sound so interesting too. You know, just like,
It's, yeah, boring is actually the main reason why I won't go into too much detail about it. It's like boring and personal.
Like, if you're that interested, drop us a line and we'll maybe spin a story of it.
Like, yeah, I'll tell you about it in another video if you really want to, but...
It's mostly just dull.
Yeah.
And we try not to talk about stuff that we find dull. We'll talk about stuff that you find dull because we don't.
Yeah, because that's like, if you find that stuff so terrible and want to show us how to make real videos, make videos.
You got totally fucked there.
I got fucked over. And now I can never get up.
You got fucked over by bits of yourself. Oh, that's happened to me. I got fucked over by bits of myself. My, shit, what's it called? My appendix tried to kill me the other year.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I was just like, I remember I just left Discord. I got to bed. I was just like, wow, I feel really fucking awful. And then I googled what it could be. It was like, it was either hepatitis something or my appendix was really swollen. Yeah, so I called the hospital. And he said, yeah, come on in. It was the middle of the night, by the way. There was like one doctor on call, and that was it.
Yeah, but if your appendix gets fucked, you kind of need to know right away.
He honestly, he said, yeah, I don't know. Come back up in a couple hours.
Yeah.
Gave me some pain meds, and that was it, because it was probably just a medical student.
Ah, yeah.
But yeah, I went in at 8 in the morning, and I was there until 1, I think, and then I went into surgery.
Oh.
Because if, just a day more and my appendix would have burst.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That thing happened really fast.
Yeah, I think it usually does, but I'm not sure. I'm not a doctor.
I'm really happy about not having that traitorous organ anymore.
It's kind of...
There will be no traitors within my body.
I have my traitor still. My, what are they called? The neck tonsils? Yeah, I have tonsils still, and I hate them. If anyone's qualified, drop me a line and remove my tonsils. It's like, I'd love to have it done from a stranger from the internet.
Why?
It's a joke.
What?
Yes.
Also, that tractor is really small.
It is. I've seen some of those, though.
Or the small enclosed ones?
Yeah.
Really?
They're rare, but yeah. Actually, I think my uncle, or technically just my aunt's husband, but yeah, I think he has one.
Good name.
No. On my father's side.
The funny thing is that wouldn't even surprise me if he just had one.
It would not be out of character. That dude does everything.
Okay, yeah. I know his aunt's husband, not that one.
My godfather, actually.
I know his godfather because I used to work for him for a summer. And that man is strange.
He's unusual, yes.
It's like, he's not weird, but he is strange. It's kind of funny, because he's cool as shit, but he's so strange. It's such a good solid dichotomy.
Yeah. And he, for instance, he does stuff like, what do you call it? Ironsmithing? No, what's it called?
Just blacksmithing.
Blacksmithing, yeah.
He does traditional blacksmithing. He's educated as a fiddlesmith. Yeah, and I think, or violinsmith or whatever.
And I think he's got some carpentry education too, actually, just general carpentry. And he's done probably.
Man had a neck braid.
Yeah.
He had a long braid in the bottom of his beard. Really long.
He's had that beard for is he bearded right now? I can't remember.
Yeah, he has a small beard right now still. Oh. At least he did the last time I saw him.
Yeah.
But that man is just... It's bizarre how strange he is and how... He's not weird.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's it's just that he's into things that most people aren't into, I think.
Yeah.
And usually people who are into things other people aren't into, they usually are weird. Yeah, they're usually kind of weird. Like me, for instance, I'm kind of weird. He, however, isn't, and that in and of itself is kind of weird.
I suppose. Damn, it's getting cool now.
Yeah, this is about as big as I'll get this level though. But I got a boxing ring, so there's that. I want this shed. I want it to be part of my body.
Can't get it. Oh, get some cows and a tree.
Dude, and I can get I can get a log cabin, yes. And it was next to trees, so I got the cabin in the woods. Now I have a movie.
Oh, have you seen that movie?
Of course, it was directed by Josh Whedon, so yeah. Yes, I have.
It's like it's one of the best usurpations of a genre that I've seen.
Yeah.
Because it starts out really fucking classic. A few friends go to a cabin in the woods, and then it just goes completely off the rails. I love it.
It's kind of awesome.
Exactly. And we will. Goodbye.
Yeah. See you guys. Bye bye.